What's up, guys? I'm BTC. We had a little bit of a roller coaster with the upcoming PTR patch update. We had a leak last night, which has now been kind of corrected by Jeff Kaplan, and he also gave us some news about the upcoming Winter Wonderland as well. So this all started last night. There was an email from Blizzard to the contenders teams talking about the upcoming season, and part of that email said that there was some patch details, and it said right here, Seeding Tournament will be played on the current live patch 1.42. That's the double barrier meta patch that we're in right now. Matches will be played on the live servers while the patch is still active, and will move to the OPR once the mid-January patch lands on the live servers. So by looking at this, it appeared that the double barrier meta was going to be around until mid-January, right? There are a bunch of different reasons why this could have happened. Maybe because a lot of the team will be taking winter vacation and they didn't want to have this big kind of massive game-changing patch that could have problems going live while a lot of the staff is away. That's a possibility. They could have wanted to have more PTR testing, although the PTR definitely has some issues. I was trying to record some footage for this video on the PTR, and you can just see right here, like, nobody's playing on the PTR. I really think that Blizzard needs to add some incentives to it, where when you play on the PTR, you get something on the live version of the game as well. At least to just carry over the experience or the loot or something. I don't know, but there's like nobody there. And Jeff Kaplan's talked about this in the past, where there just isn't enough people. Anyways, that's a topic for another day. So getting back, this leak wasn't from some blurry screenshot of a Facebook group. This was actually from Blizzard. So a lot of people were kind of upset about this because they didn't want to go through the entire December month with having to deal with this stuff. They wanted to have these changes come live because there's going to be a lot of variety. So earlier today, actually, as I was making my original version of this video, Jeff Kaplan made a post over on the official Overwatch forums, and he said that we've been seeing quite a bit of misinformation being spread about our December patch, the 1.43. The patch is scheduled to go live next week. Short of some unforeseen circumstances causing a delay, we're expecting to go live with the patch next week. I'm guessing everyone is as excited as we are for the change to go live as soon as possible, along with Winter Wonderland. So this is confirming we're going to get the PTR changes. All those barrier-destroying nerfs are going live next week, along with Winter Wonderland. My guess is December 10th. They like to do these updates on Tuesday because if something goes wrong, they have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to still try to fix it before the weekend hits. You know, if you release the patch on Friday and then people go home, well, either the game is broken for the next couple days or people have to come back into work. So it makes sense for them to release it on Tuesday. I know myself and quite a few other people are pretty happy that these changes are going live next week. Now, there are going to be some pretty big changes to the game. A lot of characters that you may not have seen getting used all that much will now suddenly be useful again. Without these barriers blocking almost all of the damage, there's a lot of different things and a lot of new possibilities, new tank combos that we couldn't have seen before, right? Like Orisa and Zarya as a combo. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be the best or anything, but at least with these changes, it seems to be actually a workable combo. Reinhardt and Orisa as a combo is another thing. I mean, there are going to be so many changes, and the fact of the matter is the whole bunker style of sit in one place and keep the shields up, that just isn't going to work anymore because Orisa's barrier can be destroyed in just a couple of attacks. I believe it's 4 hits from Roadhog will destroy the Orisa barrier. You just cannot sit in one spot with that barrier anymore. It's just not going to work. I think there's definitely a lot of potential. I do have some other videos that I'm working on that will talk about the different possible new tank combos and some of the DPS potential that we can see arrive. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to get that. Also, now if you're interested in knowing what legendary skins we'll get for the Winter Wonderland, I made a video already. I'll put a link to that down below and on screen so you can go check that out. I have a pretty accurate method of determining what characters will get skins. I think for Halloween Terror, I got 5 or 6 of them correct. So pretty accurate. It's a good method. You can go check that out in that other video. So what do you guys think about these upcoming changes with the double barrier, just the barrier nerfs in general? Because I know a lot of people haven't been playing because they just don't like playing in the double barrier, right? It's just frustrating to deal with, and everybody just kind of sits in one spot. And the thing is, with this particular meta, it's not just at the pro level or master GM or even diamond, right? Like lower bracket is using double barrier as well, because it's really, I mean, it's just very simple. You just get an Orisa and a Sigma, and you just throw the barriers in front of the team, and that's it. I mean, it's not all that complicated. I mean, there are obviously much more kind of intricate strategies and stuff that you can employ, but for the most part, you just throw up some barriers and you're good. So what do you guys think, and what new meta do you think is going to take its place? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, come hang out in my Discord server and my Twitch live stream. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see what kind of cool VIP rewards you can get, check the links down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.